Milton Glaser is one of the most renowned graphic designers in the United States. His work is easy to spot in a lineup. It's direct, clear, and simple.
The impact of Milton Glaser in design is almost impossible to overstate. So many iconic images, but also the idea that graphic design and art can intersect if you're good enough. The way he does it, it's really quite fantastic.
When I was in design school at FIT, Milton was invited to lecture. It was open to the public, I think organized by AIGA or another organization. And at that time, I had never met him. He was a figure in my head, celebrity. Never did I, at that time, think that I would be here working for the man.
Milton sits next to me, and we work together as a team on almost everything. I think he's an amazing designer. I think he's a huge source of inspiration, and he is just so interested in design and in working and creating things.
He's most famous for his I Heart New York logo, an image so prominent that it's hard to believe that there was a time it didn't exist.
You use different symbols. You have the I that represents a person, the heart which represents the idea of love, and then NY which represents New York. So I think that game is interesting.
It has a sense of humor, which everybody responds to positively, regardless of where you are from, what language you speak. It has a little riddle puzzle inside it where you have to decode it to finally get what it's saying. And many people had fun with it, interchanging it for something else.
The state had a commissioner of commerce, and the assistant commissioner of commerce came here from Hong Kong, got off a plane, came right to this office and said, "We have a problem." The problem was quite specific. They had arrived at the words, "I love New York," which came from a song originally, and they needed an image. That was the problem. I made this little sketch, "I Heart New York." Then it was used, and who knows why, it just took off. I've never had the experience of anything I've ever done, and I've had popular acceptance on a lot of things, but nothing like this. I'm very happy that I Love New York became iconic, and that helped in the restoration of the city, and helped people understand that the city was inviting them, and helped the development of a positive view of New York by its inhabitants.